I'm staying at Areca Hotel Penang, right inside Georgetown's UNESCO World Heritage Buffer Zone. This is one of those hotels where location really matters. You're within walking distance of Kimberley Street, Chowrasta Market, and plenty of hawker food. But the hotel itself sits on a surprisingly quiet corner. The hotel is named after the Areca palm tree, also known as the Penang palm, the very tree Penang gets its name from. From the street, Areca occupies a long row of restored pre-war shophouses, painted in soft colonial white. The blue awnings make the entrance easy to spot without overpowering the heritage facade. Directly across the road is the former Majestic Theatre, Penang's first cinema to screen Chinese sound films. And stepping up those few shallow steps, you really do feel like you're leaving modern traffic behind and entering a calmer, older Penang. Once inside, the lobby immediately sets the tone. Patterned encaustic tiles run the length of the space, dark timber beams line the ceiling, and classic wall lamps and framed artwork add warmth without feeling staged. The reception desk is solid and traditional, and the staff are friendly. Around it, there are comfortable seating areas that feel more like a living room than a hotel lobby. There's also a lift here, which is useful if you're traveling with luggage. Check-in was smooth and friendly. A 100 ringgit room deposit is required, either cash or card, and I was offered a welcome drink, a light fruit cordial. Since I'm staying over 5 nights, the staff explained the extra perks, a nice touch. The upper floors are accessible by lift, but the staircases are also worth showing. Decorative iron railings, lots of natural light, and none of that enclosed hotel corridor feeling. The hotel is organized around a series of inner courtyards. Long tiled corridors run alongside open-air spaces, allowing daylight and airflow deep into the building. This is honestly one of my favorite parts of Areca. Despite being right in the city, the interior feels calm, green, and quietly removed from the street. This time I booked the garden room. At 18 square meters, it's more compact than the heritage rooms, which are about 40 square meters, but the layout is clean and well planned. The garden room works best for solo travelers, couples, or anyone who expects to spend most of the day out exploring. If space is a priority, the heritage rooms are noticeably more comfortable for couples. I stayed in one previously, and the difference is clear. The first thing you'll notice is the terracotta floor tiles with decorative borders, cool underfoot and very much in keeping with the building's pre-war character. The queen bed sits at the center of the room, framed by soft neutral walls and warm lighting. It feels solid and comfortable. One thing I really appreciated is the ceiling fan, especially on some days when I preferred fresh air circulation instead of air conditioning. That said, the air conditioning itself is strong and responsive, which really matters in Penang. Some guests mention limited natural light in certain rooms. I found this garden room adequately bright. Storage is sensible. A wardrobe, in-room safe, and additional drawers by the bed. There's also a small writing desk by the window. It's great for journaling, light work, or planning the day. Power outlets can be limited, but with a multi-plug adapter, I had no issues. Wi-Fi speeds in the room were excellent, over 200 megabytes per second, which makes this surprisingly workable for longer stays. Just note that speeds drop significantly in the cafe downstairs. The room comes with a kettle and tea and coffee setup. I really enjoyed the complimentary coffee, fragrant and full-bodied. There's also a small fridge, which is handy for keeping drinks cold after a convenience store run. The bathroom continues the heritage theme with black and white tiles, a glass enclosed shower, and a vessel sink. Water pressure is strong, ventilation is good, and the space doesn't feel damp, something that can be an issue in older buildings. A small but lovely detail is the colored glass window. It brings in fresh air while maintaining privacy, a rare pleasure in shophouse conversions. Some guests mention noise from traffic or wedding banquets at the majestic theatre opposite the hotel. Nearby is the Titi Papan Mosque, Penang's first Chinese Muslim mosque. The call to prayer happens 5 times a day and lasts a few minutes. Complimentary earplugs are available if needed. Personally, I wasn't disturbed by any of this and found my room generally quiet. On the ground floor, the courtyards open into intimate seating areas with woven sofas, low tables, hanging rattan chairs, and plenty of greenery. Despite the central location, these spaces feel insulated from street noise, perfect for reading or just cooling down. The upper floor courtyards are simpler but equally atmospheric, with white balustrades, shuttered windows, heritage lamps, and trailing plants linking the levels visually. The ground floor dining area is long and airy, with terracotta tiles, brick walls, and colored panels filtering in soft light. The complimentary afternoon tea is modest but thoughtfully done. Savory snacks like spring rolls, sandwiches, fritters, and tong shui. Occasionally, there's even ice cream. It's not meant to replace a meal, but it's a pleasant afternoon ritual, a chance to rest before heading back out for Penang street food. Breakfast gets mixed reviews. Some guests enjoy it, others find it limited for the price. Personally, I'd recommend exploring nearby breakfast spots unless convenience is your priority. If you stay more than 5 consecutive nights, the hotel offers complimentary laundry service up to 2 kilograms, a very thoughtful perk for longer stays. Areca Hotel suits travelers who enjoy heritage charm, a central location, and a quieter place to return to. Some guests find the rates high. For me, 240 ringgit a night felt fair, especially given the afternoon tea, free laundry, and the overall experience.